Hi, it's Angela from Queen of Crochet. I just wanted to start by showing you a sampler section of the simple ripple. So I'm not going to do the foundation row with you. I'm just going to talk you through it. So we start by double crocheting, one double crochet in the fourth chain from our hook. And then we complete 10 stitches, one double crochet in each. We work our way across, we skip 4 chains, and in the 5th chain we begin with number 1, and then we actually work 12 this time. So we work 10 in the first section, 12 in the next section. We stop here and we chain 3 to create our up section. In the next stitch along, so directly next to it, we do another 12 stitches. And now we're here again to our end section. So the thing to remember is that the end and beginning are different to the middle repeats. So this is our middle repeat. From here to up, from here to down. So this is our end section, and we do 10 double crochet. I beg your pardon, we do 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we turn. And we start like we always start. So this is a 1 row repeat pattern. So it's exactly the same for every row. And we start by doing a chain 3. I will not talk you through every stitch. I'm hoping that if you are at the stage where you're wanting to do a simple ripple, then you're okay with the double crochet and chains. So I've chained 3. I'm just going to show you. This is the first position. This is position 1, and we are going to work a stitch in there, and we are going to do our first double crochet of the row in that point. What we do then is we do another, and in this point here, we do another 2 double crochet in that chain and that chevron. So I've done my 2. Sorry, excuse me, I'm just going to do that one again. So I've done my 2, and I'm ready to work the beginning section. And the beginning section is 8 double crochet, skip 2, skip 2. So it's 8 double crochet, skip 4, but it's 2 either side of the down bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Skip the 2 before the hole, skip the 2 after the hole, and we start the next section in this 3rd chain here. It's probably easier to see it there. So we skip the 1, 2, 3, 4, and we work here, which is the 3rd one in, and that's there. So I'll just do that with you. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's our first section completed. So chain 3, double crochet in the same space. In the next stitch, 2 double crochet, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we're going to skip 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is position 5. We are going to do a double crochet into that position 5. And I'm going to work 10 double crochet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in that next section. So you should have 10 there. So I'm just going to work those across now. So this is number 2. number 5, 6, 7, oh, that's the dog sign, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, as always, apologies for any grunts, groans or sighs. It is not me, it is the dog. Okay, so I've just done 10 and I'm coming to my first rows up a bit. So what I'm going to do with this bit is I am going to do 2 double crochet into the hole. That's 1. I'm going to chain 3 and I'm going to do another 2 double crochet into the hole. Next section, it is simply 10 double crochet worked across. This is position 1. Can you see the chevron there? And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, what you'll notice is the 10th takes us back to our down section and we skip 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's that little repeat. 10 stitches, skip 4. That's then 10 double crochet. So I'll just work those 10. And then I'll show you the end section. Now, once you're doing this blanket, you don't always have to count. You just have to be 2 stitches before the end because you know you've got to skip those 2. But every now and again, it's good to have a good old count. So I am just going to do that now because I've lost count, even though I know there's 10 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So when we've skipped these next 4, we are starting in our last section. So you must remember that your pattern repeats, which is what I've just done. So I guess from there to there. There will be obviously a series of those across your blanket, but the beginning and the end are different. These middle sections across your blanket will be 10 stitches. These 2 end ones are 8. So when I've skipped my 4 at the very end, so 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm only going to be doing 8 stitches or 8 double crochet in this last section before I do an increase. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And what we've got left now after doing our 8, so we have got 1 chevron and a turning chain. So that's the chevron and there's the turning chain, and in those I do 2 double crochet, and in the turning chain I do 2 double crochet. Now with the turning chain, you're just looking for a sensible place to insert your hook. So wrap, poke in, pull through, take off 2, take off 2, and I'm going to do the same again. So the end section is the last chevron and the turning chain, 2 in each. And what that does, it gives you an up, down, up, down, up. So I'm just going to do, just to finish off, I'm just going to talk you through the pattern repeats. Remember, this section will expand. It's entirely up to you how long you do it. This is just giving you an example of an up and a down. So we all, and beginning and end. So we always start with a chain 3. We do the first stitch into the first chevron. So chain 3, double crochet into the first stitch. In the second stitch, we do 2 double crochet. Then we do our 8. We do our 8. We skip 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we do 10. And in our hole, we do 2 double crochet, 3 chain, 2 double crochet. That's that section there. We then work 10 more, 10 double crochets, 1 in each stitch, and we get to skip again. So this will be our last, regardless of how many stitches you've got. The last thing you do is a down. So if you are starting to think, actually I want it a bit wider, or I want to change the stitch pattern, then just make sure the last thing you do is a down, skip 4, work 8 stitches. In the last but 1 stitch, do 2 double crochet. In the last chevron, in the turning chain, which is your last stitch to be worked, do 2 double crochet. And that's your pattern repeat. So you just keep on doing that. And it's a funky blanket. Good luck, have fun with it. I'll post the pattern with this somehow, somewhere, and then we can look at maybe another time doing another blanket. Thank you.